What's up, Janet? Chris here, the owner of CMP Marketing and Design, and in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do to bring more customers straight to your business using the website and Google Business Profile as the tools. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business if you use these strategies. More importantly, how you guys could at least get an extra 46 jobs every single month consistently by doing what I'm about to teach you in this video. But getting right into it, I want to go over the first topic, and that's page content. To do that, I'm going to go into one of your biggest competitors in the Brookfield area, Brookfield Lawn Care and Mowing. All right. So page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. You guys need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your home page to be properly optimized with Google, depending on your competition and keywords that you're targeting. Now, this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some of those buyer intent keywords that you're trying to get business for. And a buyer intent keyword is just a word or phrase searched in Google that indicates a person is ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked up Lawn Care Companies Brookfield or Lawn Care Companies Brookfield, Wisconsin, it's buyer intent because you know they're looking to get the lawn taken care of, right? So the person actually messaging you is already having the intention of buying your services. And it's also a local area that you target. When you rank for these words, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are ready to buy. And to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And in your content, you can place these keywords to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be put in front of when people search for them. That's why content is king and the easiest and fastest way to rank for anything. If we check out the amount of content that they have on this front page, you could tell that they understand the value of content with this little section down here, right? It looked like they definitely put it on there because they needed somewhere to fill in the gaps, just so Google will pay attention to them a little bit more. But this actually isn't optimized content, and it's not going to be extremely hard to beat. Now, the second important topic I want to go over with you today is backlinks. Now, what a backlink is, it's super simple. It's just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through a clickable text or image. Now, this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. Now, if I clicked on this link right here and it brought me up to their website, that's an example of this website sending their website a backlink. Now, the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. And it's almost just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, but not all of them are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to show that you have more authority here. Quality is always going to beat with backlinks. And by relevant, I mean if you have other landscaping sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like PETA, for reasons I know you can understand. Now, if we could actually take a look at their backlinks to find out what's making them successful, what's driving this power, and we can use it as a roadmap to beat them at their own game. But let's take a look at some of their keywords now real quick. The cool thing about keywords, you can capture and rank for as many as you want, and every single area has their own keywords. I took the liberty of giving you a breakdown of how those numbers look here at the end of this video. I want to go back real quick and look at the amount of traffic that they're actually getting from what they have. Ahrefs typically lowballs it like crazy. This is probably about 10 times higher than what you're seeing here. So this 133 is probably about 1,000 searches every single month that they're getting to their website, just because of how the ratio of Ahrefs works with actual Google Analytics. So this is a lot of potential for customers right here, about 1,000, right? So now let's take a look at a Google search. The first thing we see here are Google ads, right? Google guaranteed ads. And while these are great, if they're not made properly, they can become a serious money pit for you, which makes organic ranking that much more important, right? Now the last topic I want to go over with you, the second thing on this page, is an amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. You see, many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs. And in some cases, you even get more searches and more calls off of your GMB, or your Google business profile now, as it's called, than you do your website, which if you combine these two strategies together, it's absolutely phenomenal. But on the average side, you're looking at an additional 50% of calls on top of your organic ranking with your website. So all the traffic that you're getting from your site, add 50% on top of that, and you'd be adding that amount of customers as well. Now, one of the ways that you get ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And there are a lot of other ranking factors here, but your organic ranking with your site and your citations are some of the biggest. You could also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same profile, as well as capture all of those near me keywords like lawn care services near me or anything along those lines, which makes this perfect for getting local business. So a Google business profile would have us, it would have, let's say, let's call it a home base or a headquarters, right? So let's say your headquarters is right here, but it's just like an army. Bear with me now. Now, just like an army, the stronger it gets, the more ground it takes over, right? So even though your profile is stationed in this little spot right here, let's put a pin on the map, right? The stronger it grows, the more business you're going to be getting from the surrounding areas, right? While your keywords from the website lock down specific areas with your website and capture the search volume from those search terms. So when you throw these two together, it's a pretty unbeatable match, right? And once both of those strategies are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's worth it. So out of just these few keywords, that's 920 searches every single month, and you can expect to convert 5% of buyer intent keywords if you're in the top position into paying customers for yourself. And I'll break down those numbers here for you in just a second. But that's 46 extra jobs every single month just from your website. And if you couple that with the Google Business Profile, you're looking at 65 extra jobs every single month consistently, not including all of the other areas captured by your profile, and not including all of the other keywords that you could be targeting with your website. This is just how these numbers work, and I wanted to be able to explain this to you. You might not even want this much, right? But you can control the flow of how much you're actually getting by the keywords that you target. So how do we actually find these numbers? The average click-through rate of somebody in the top position of Google is 28.5%, meaning if I look up lawn care Brookfield, Wisconsin, this guy's going to typically get 28.5% of those site visits. Out of those, 60 to 80% of those from buyer intent keywords become hot leads. They'll call your business or they'll fill out a lead form. And if your closing rate is approximately 50%, which it typically is at least getting leads this way, here's what those numbers look like from just your website SEO. If you're ranked in the top position for a keyword that gets 100 searches a month, breaks down to you being able to get about 8 to 11 deals closed from that one keyword. And I just like the lowball at 5% being the minimum, even though, as you can see, it's often higher. So nobody's ever upset with the lowball, right? And I'm not sure what your margins are, but if you multiplied your average profit per job with the number of jobs you would get, what could you be making this year if you use these strategies? And what kind of difference could that make in your life and your business? And Janet, this is what I do for a living. While this video is going to help you guys start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or if you just have any questions about any of this, just shoot me a message back. You can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know whether or not you got some value out of this. But thank you so much, Janet. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.